Welcome to a new video which is about trigonometric values of special angles. You can find these values by either memorizing these special right triangles or by using the table that we have here. And again, when it comes to grasp the table, you can apply two strategies to keep these values in our mind. One way is the regular one and the other way is a shorter way, which I will show you just right after this table. If you want to learn the trigonometric values by just knowing those triangles, then you need to memorize those right triangles, of course. For example, let's say you want to find out what is sine 45 degree. So let's say what is sine 45, and then you will come here, okay? You're going to look at the situation from the point of view of 45, and sine was what? Opposite divided by hypotenuse. So the opposite side is x, and the hypotenuse is x times square root of 2. So we're going to have x divided by x square root of 2. And those x values will be gone. And in order to get rid of the square root, then we need to multiply both numerator and denominator by square root of 2. And then once we do it, we're going to have square root of 2 divided by square root of 2 times square root of 2 is going to be square root of 4, which comes out as 2. So we can find out that sine 45 is square root of 2 divided by 2. So we need to memorize this special right triangle, okay? And then we need to memorize this second special right triangle. Let me fastly go over those special right triangles as well. If this angle is 45 and that angle is 45, that means this is x and that is also x. By using the Pythagorean theorem, you can easily find out that this is x times square root of 2. And when you have a special right triangle, 30, 60, and 90 degrees, by the way, this is a 90 degree. The side which is opposite of 30 degree is actually this is x times square root of 3. Just keep it in mind. That side is x times square root of 3. So the side which is opposite of 90 degree is 2x. For example, let's say I want to find out what is cosine 30 degree, guys. I'm going to come to 30 degree here, and cosine was what? Adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Adjacent is x times square root of 3. So x times square root of 3 divided by hypotenuse is 2x. So I'm going to just put here 2 times x. And those x values will gone. So cosine 30 is going to be square root of 3 divided by 2, guys. So this is one way to find out trigonometric values of those special right triangles. And what I mean by special angles, the angles that are 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree, guys. And the second way is, of course, to memorize this table. And I know it might be a little bit difficult and it may take some time, but actually there is a shorter way, okay? For example, if you look at sine x here, sine 0 is 0, sine 30 is 1 divided by 2, sine 45 is square root of 2 divided by 2, sine 60 is square root of 3 divided by 2, and sine 90 is 1. When it comes to cosine, guys, just follow the values, the reverse order in sine x. For example, that one is going to come here, okay? So that square root of 3 divided by 2 is going to come here. Cosine 45 is the same as sine 45. And that 1 divided by 2 is going to come here. And then that 0 is going to come here. And we all know that tangent x is sine x divided by cosine x. So in other words, in order to find tangent x, for example, let's say tangent 45, guys. Sine 45 divided by cosine 45. Because sine 45 is same as the cosine 45. That means we're going to have 1 for tangent 45. So in this way, you can easily find tangent values. When it comes to cotangent, cotangent is also, cotangent x is cosine of x divided by sine of x. So for example, let's say I want to find out what is cotangent 30. Cotangent 30 means cosine 30 divided by sine 30. And once you divide those values, then we're going to have square root of 3, guys. So basically, all you need to do is just, if you memorize sine of x and the cosine of x, actually just sine of x, because as I said, cosine x is the reverse order of sine of x. You can think it in this way. So if you memorize this sine of x, okay, and then you can easily find out what is cosine, tangent, and cotangent of x. And let's take a look at a shorter way, which is, I believe, the core part of this video. And now let's take a look at the faster way. Here, we need to memorize this formula, square root of n divided by 2. And n is the place of the angles. When x is 0 degree, then we're going to put 0 for n. When x is 30 degree, then we're going to put n as 1. When x is 45 degree, n is 2. When x is 60 degree, we're going to take n as 3. And when x is 90 degree, then we're going to have n as 4. So for example, let's say sine 30 degree. Sine 30 degree is right here, which is the case when n is equal to 1. So if you put 1 instead of n, then square root of 1 divided by 2 is going to be 1 divided by 2, guys. So this is the result in this case. So let's say we would like to find out what is sine of 45, okay? Sine of 45 is n, which is the case when n is equal to 2. So I'm going to put here square root of 2 divided by 2. And that is how we can find sine 45 degree. And once you find the sine values, then that means you already found the cosine values, as I said before. So for example, this value is going to come here, and that value is going to come here. That value is going to come here, that value is going to come here, and the last value is going to come to the first value. Actually, there is a reason why this is the case. Sine 90 degree minus x is always, guys, cosine x. You can think it in this way, okay? So let's say sine 60 degree, right? Sine 60 can be written as 90 minus 30, right? So sine 60 is going to be equal to, let me write it here, sine 60 is going to be cosine 30, guys. You can think it in this way. Similarly, we can say that sine 45 is, of course, is equal to cosine 45 degree, guys. And in this case, you can easily find out the values of sine and cosine. All you need to do is just keep this formula in your mind. And there are also questions about finding missing sides of special right triangles, and this is one of them. Let's say the side AC is given to you as 10, and you are asked to find the side BC. But in the right triangle, the angles are given to you as 90 degree, 60 degree, and 30 degree, as it is shown here. So in such cases, guys, always try to remember the special right triangles that I gave you at the beginning. For example, if this side, which is AB, is x, and then the side BC is x times square root of 3, and the side AC is 2x. Always keep this formula in your mind. So if AC is 10, that means, guys, 2x is given to you as 10, guys. Here you can find x value and then find the other unknown sides. So if 2x is 10, then divide both sides by 2. These are gone. So you can easily find that x is 5. And when x is 5, that means side AB is 5 and side BC is 5 times square root of 3, guys. And let's take a look at our last question in this video. In this example, we are asked to find the value of 2 times BC plus AC. And again, we have a special right triangle, so if one side is given to us, then we can find the rest of the sides by using 60 and 30 degrees. So AB is given to you as 4. That means if this side is 4, and then actually before starting, let me put the values. If this side is x and that side is x square root of 3, and then this side, which is AC, is 2x, guys. So if x is 4, then that means x square root of 3 is, of course, 4 times square root of 3, and 2x is 8. So 2 times BC is what? 2 times 4 square root of 3 plus, and AC is 8. So we just put 8 here. From here, 2 times 4 is 8. 8 square root of 3 plus 8. And from here, we can just leave it here. Or if you want to go further, you see that 8s are in common here. So you can take the whole result in 8 parentheses. From here, we're going to have square root of 3 from the first term. For the second term, we need to put here 1. So this is the final answer that you can get, and you cannot go further from here. And this is the end of this video. I hope you like it, guys. If you have any question, you can put them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you in the next video.